Hi everyone, it's Glitterati. What's up? Have you liked? Have you subscribed? Have you rung the bell icon? My sister gotta move here. I need y'all to help me in my movements. Glad to see you guys again, but I always get this question from a lot of people because people know that I travel to Africa. What are the top 5 countries I should go visit in Africa? Where should I go in Africa? So my video today is going to be telling you what top 5 places to see in Africa. There's so many. There's 54 places to see in Africa, but I will tell you my top 5 to see in Africa, just for starters, and then you keep on going from there. So I'm going to have a little bit of East Africa, a little bit of West Africa, in my mix. Not much Central or North, but maybe I might add 1 or 2. But yeah, why don't you come along with me and I can tell you where to go and what you're gonna need when you go. Okay, so hope you guys enjoy this. Make sure you like, subscribe, and ring the bell icon. Yeah, I'm gonna repeat it so you guys start doing it. It's Glitter. Talk to you soon. First stop is Morocco, Northern Africa, with a population of about 38 million. It has an Arab European flair, but we're going to talk about the Arab flair, which is what you see predominantly of. If you're going to visit, cities to go to are Marrakesh and Fez. Some people do go to Casablanca, but Marrakesh and Fez definitely first. The architecture is pristine in Morocco. The colors are vibrant. Their products are so culturally infused. The artisans are so amazing, from the pottery to the shoes to the material. Definitely a lot of care, and I know I love my my jalaba that I got from there, spun and woven. Yeah, because the artisans are definitely on point. But make sure that when you're shopping that your money is tucked away, because pickpockets are around once in a while. It's not dangerous, but it's a place that a lot of backpackers go to and they get a lot of bang for their buck. So your money can go a really long way in Morocco. And if you have a chance, definitely visit Argan. That's where the goats that make argan oil are sitting on the tree. So these goats eat the fruit and excrete it, and then it is pressed down, and that's how you get argan oil. That $44 how much, 10 ounce for a bottle? That's argan. Make sure you visit Morocco. Welcome to Tanzania. We are in East Africa now. Population of 59 million people. Don't quote me. I might be a little bit or under. And then there is Zanzibar, which is in Tanzania, which is the Bora Bora of Africa, or its own beautiful resort, period. Like, this is where you go to just kind of relax, enjoy the beach, enjoy the scenery. This is all about relaxation. Zanzibar is the place to go if you just want to feel it and pamper yourself. And then there's Arusha, which is for the game hunters, the people that like to do the game reserving, looking at the lions, watching the zebras, seeing the giraffes, seeing the elephants, things like that. Serengeti type things. This is where you want to go, Arusha. It has a wonderful, wonderful landscape. You get to see all these amazing animals in Africa. So these are 2 places in Tanzania that you should think. And of course, listen to some Tanzanian music. I love Diamond Platinums, by the way. This is Tanzania. We're in West Africa now. We're in Benin, of the land of the voodoo. So we're in Ouidah. Ouidah is a known region for anything voodoo. They have one of the biggest voodoo festivals in Benin, and it's a cultural melange. You get to see all sorts of cultural rituals. You get to learn more. It was also a big place for transatlantic slavery. It's a slave port and how they snuck the slaves in. So it really is like a whole meld of history and the occult voodoo type things. But you get to see so many. But if you want to go, you better go when there's a festival so you can see all the rich colors and see the masquerades going crazy, because the masquerades go through town. I actually was at this voodoo doctor's place. It was very interesting. And then go to the village of Ganveen. And the village of Ganveen is on stilts, so you get to see life, how people live their lives living above water, which is very interesting for me because everything is done above water. They have bars, they have hotels, they have restaurants, everything. You get to see, they have chiefs of the place. So it's literally its own community in the water. You can only get there by boat. So we had to take a boat when we went there. You see the masquerades, and you see all the cultural infusion is still there as well. So it's really, really, Benin is really, really rich in, like, it's still like culturally rustic where it's not too over modernized. So you get to learn about the history there. So it really is something different to me because a lot of these African countries are kind of modernish. Here you get to see what's happening. Look at me and the Chiefs right on the water, right in Ganvin. Like I said, I can't believe that they build, and these are like structures, like literal structures that people, like, you can shop. There's like a store on the water. This is my view from the bathroom. The bathroom is right above the water, so you get to see that. So make sure you get to see Ganving and Mida when you're out there. The people are very, very friendly. It was really, really nice. A lot of artisans are also selling their stuff in the water, and the kids are so helpful, so sweet, and they know how to navigate the water better than anybody else. This is Benin. Hope you guys enjoy Benin. Oh, wait a minute. Did I tell you about the snake charming where they worship the pythons? Yeah, I refuse to pick up a python because you know what? Me and snakes don't match, so I didn't pick up a python there. But they worship these deities. We got to meet the Oba of Benin, which was really, really nice as well. Like I said, the culture infusion in Benin is one that is rich, and you're going to enjoy yourself. You get to really feel like you're taking a step back in time, learning about a culture. I say Nangadef, you say Magnifique. We're in Senegal. Bonjour. This is Gorée Island on Senegal in Dakar. It's by boat. You get there. Make sure you have your passport and everything when you go because they're going to ask for that when you're paying for your ticket. It is only by boat. You cannot get there by car, so you need to make sure that you're getting on the shuttle boat that goes back and forth from there. There's so much to see there. There's like an artistic hub of people. There's a cinema there. There is a little bit of everything, and the culture is so pristine there because, of course, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so they kind of keep it as good as they can. The locals are there selling their wares. I got some delicious food by the water. Everything is so fresh there because it's right fished out the water. This is where Gorée Island is a place where transatlantic slavery took place. So you get to see how it was for our ancestors who were taken. The place is still kind of airy because everything is still kind of like in the way that it was back then. So it gives you this kind of a chill. But you get to really see a lot of wonderful artisans. You get to, I shop till I drop. I have a problem with saying no, and I just buy till I can't buy anymore. Senegal, you have to see Gorée first. This is what I saw first, because Senegal has so many different places, but I stayed kind of local in Dakar area. This is my hotel, which I loved. It was beautiful. I stayed at the Ibis. The Ibis was really, really convenient to everything. My next stop was La Roque Rose, which you call Pink Lake. Pink Lake is where the water is pink because there's a lot of salt. It's a salt kind of repository. And you can swim in here because your skin will peel off. It's salt. You get to meet a lot of wonderful characters, see the sand painters at Salt Lake. You get to really experience and see the kind of hard work that goes between this is the salt that they used to melt our snow, as well as the salt that you could use for cooking. Senegal has such a rich, vivid francophone kind of culture vibe. This is the statue Renaissance Africaine, which was really, really nice. My hotel, again, the art in my hotel was beautiful. The Ibis was really, really nice. I went to La Marché. Of course, I love markets. I don't know if you guys can see that. Whoever follows me, like, that's my thing when I travel. I like to go to the market. And I found a little helper in the market. She was helping wash dishes. Always working from early. They have wonderful beaches in Senegal. They have so many different, it's surrounded by water. Make sure you're careful by these carrot pits because they're all over. I bought a couple little ones all over Senegal. And Senegal has such a rich culture. Make sure that you visit it and make sure you brush up on your French. Akwaba, everybody. We're in Ghana. And we're in where I'm from, Elmina. Elmina is a bustling fishing town. Also, the evil side was one of the major slave ports. So some of these pictures are from Elmina and Cape Coast where a lot of slavery happened, but these are bustling fishing villages. You get caught up in the hustle and bustle. When you go there, it looks like you're still in the 30s. Like, literally, there's not a lot of infrastructure change there. Of course, everybody, when they get to Ghana, they go to Accra, and Accra is more of a city-like feel. But when you start going to the outskirts and go to different places, you get to see Elmina, Cape Coast. Must see. It's definitely on the roster if you want to learn about transatlantic slavery, as well as meet the people of Elmina. You literally get to see, it's of course surrounded by beaches, and they have beachfront hotels that you can be right on the beach. I always love staying at Coconut Grove when I go out there because it's right on the water, and the sleep that you sleep when you're by the water is different than any other sleep that you slept before, basically. Trust me on that one. Then there's Accra. I love Mokolo Market. It's bustling. I buy my shea butter at Mokolo Market, so I like to get fresh shea butter from Mokolo Market. This is Jamestown. This is where a lot of the fishermen are, and I think they also had a slave port there in Jamestown. This is the Black Star Square, where you get to see, this is where a lot of the derbies and a lot of meetings are held. Of course, the markets. I love markets. I love markets. This was at Umbrella Rock, where I met my little guides. And this is me doing the same pose as them, shot by my friend APM. Make sure you guys follow, subscribe. Those are my top places to go see in Africa. Make sure you subscribe, telling a friend, sharing with a friend, telling a brother or your sister, and make sure they keep it locked on Glitterati.